Okay, it's 8:12 and 41 seconds. Taking off from Borispil again, near Kiev. And we're going to get some nice sunset colours. I think we'll do a few laps over Kiev once we get up there. After we've done our demonstration run for the upcoming Ukraine Kiev Olympics, rather. Runway lights are on, looks very nice. Cleared for takeoff. Are we cleared for takeoff? No, we're not. That was almost very bad. I'm on 9.3. Could be embarrassing. Just tuning the radio. Oh, there it is. Mike India Golf 3.
Tower MiG-007 ready at runway 18 left north departure. MiG-007 altimeter 29er.9er2 wind 26 straight at 7. Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 18 left.
Mike India Golf 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway 18 left MiG-007.
That was almost a faux pas of monumental proportions. Okay, so it's now 8:14 and 16 seconds. We plan to take off at 8:15, so we're doing pretty good. Here we go. That's runway 18. 25 seconds to go. So check the flaps are down. Yes. Gears down, of course. Speed brakes in. Fuel's good. 15 seconds to go. Let's run the engines up. 60%, 70, 80, 90, 100, 3, 2, 1, go. 30 knots, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, rotating 6 degrees. We have lift off, gear up, and at 150 knots, climbing and flaps up. Beautiful sunset colours there. It's 220 knots. Let's start our left turn.
MiG-007 continue for north departure. MiG-007 leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Mike India Golf 1.
Tower MiG-007 frequency change.
And we're on track. It's a big turn. Could have turned right, but I didn't want to cross all the other traffic. And we're getting used to that side of the airport as well. Now that intersection we could just see here is where we're going to come back to. I'm not there. It's up ahead anyway. There it is right there. Very hard to see. Okay, so we're just skirting a forest. It's very hard to see in this light. Let's get the camera. Yeah, very hard to see. So let's climb to 3,000 feet. We decided it was a good height for the first leg. Gives us a chance of seeing the dam. Preparing our turn somewhat in advance. Going to 2,500 now. Leveling out. 27. 28. Sun is very bright, 3,000 feet, there we go. And yes, just as we reach 3,000 feet, you can barely see body of water with sunlight, maybe the right hand camera. Still a lot of sun on it. Anyway, it will pay off in a moment. And of course Kiev is over to the left, but we can see a little bit of it. Catching a few rays there. We can see the river very clearly, which is good. So we're sailing back down that river in about 5 minutes, or less, 2 minutes. Okay, you can start to see the reservoir up there. So as usual, bodies of water pretty good to aim for because they're like big mirrors. They catch a lot of light, whereas around the buildings and especially wooded areas tend to go become very indistinct in these different light conditions, lower light conditions. Okay, watch the altitude. Yeah, look how the waterways stand out so well. Okay, there's kind of a harbour, pretty much where the sun is. It's a bit hard to see, but see where the dam runs across the bottom of the reservoir there. It's a dark area. Let's go to the left, can. Pretty much centre screen there. So I'll slow up and we'll go to descend. Probably back to 1500 feet as we go down the river. So power down. Start a slow turn, descent. As we cross the dam. 2200 feet descending. There it is. That's it. And follow the river. Follow the river. 1500 feet, good. Level off. And buildings look great in the afternoon sun, or the setting sun rather. Fantastic, and we're seeing Kiev appear on the left as well. Excellent. And the lights are coming on. Nice. So let's let down to about 500 feet now. And we're looking for bridge number 5. Bridge number 1 coming up. Bridge number 1. Pretty tall buildings over there. Coming up on this bend in particular. Bridge number 2 in sight. Bridge number 3 in sight, and 4. And 5 where the 2 tall chimneys are on the right. It's bridge number 5. At which point we'll turn left and to our exhibition pass, which only lasts for about 60 seconds. Here we go, turning hard left, rolling in. It's a pretty wide street. And up we go. Now, usually we turn right at this lake to go back to the airport, but in this case we're going to turn to the north again, and we'll do a very slow circle over Ukraine. That'll be a huge circle over Kiev. So I'm flying back to 3,000 feet, and I'm just going to begin a slow left turn, check out the city, and I'd say what we'll do is we'll go to the river and we'll go to bridge number 5 again, and then back to the airport. It should work out well. But while we're here, still climbing, going to get a few shots with the GoPro. Oh, that's a nice one. That's really nice. So slowly turning left, aiming to go back down the river, and you can see our bridge at the end of that thin island there. So we know where we're going. Look at that, this block's in darkness and the southern block's still enjoying the sunlight. That's awesome. I'm actually at 2,500 feet at the moment, which seems pretty good for this manoeuvre. But depending what camera you've got, you might like to try different altitudes. Just keep the turn going. Very nice. Okay, back to the flying. Just make sure we know where we're going. Turning left at, so that's bridge number 2, 3, 4, 5 at the 2 towers on the right. Make sure we know we're turning. Just past those buildings in the sunlight, that's right, yep. So let's get down. Turn left at the bridge. Can't miss it. So my Yosemite Sam impression is pretty bad. Now I should be using Russian today, but my poor old brain's too busy with the flying. Okay. Up the street. Turn up the speed. Make some noise. This time we get to the lake on the right, we will veer right. 2 lakes on the left, 1 on the right, and we're going to turn right at the other end. Round about here. Find our road. There it is, and we'll climb because there's nothing here but forest. I'll check the GoPro to the north. Yep, lots of forest. And about 3,000 feet I'll level out. See if we can see the airport. 3,000 feet now. Airport should be coming up on the right momentarily. It's nice up here. I can see some flashing lights. Get the radio set up. Channel 2, Channel 1, Channel 1. Mike India Golf 7. There it is.
7 is 4 miles northwest, 3,600 feet with whiskey to land.
6007 tower. Altimeter 29.92, wind 26 at 7. Fly left base runway 18 left.
Mike India Golf 1.
Left base runway 18 left, MiG 007.
So every flight today's been landing.
007 wind 26
Yeah.
Clear to land runway 18 left.
Mike India Golf 1.
18 left MiG 007.
Yeah, so every flight today has been taking off and landing from the same runway, which I actually like, because practice makes perfect, and I'm a long way from perfect. So get marginally better. So I look to get a little bit better at one thing each flight. It's the way to incrementally improve. It's going crosswind, we're quite high, 3,900 feet, but that's okay. We'll do a long final approach, and we're well above the pattern. Not that there's many planes in the air at the moment. Flying downwind, turning to downwind. Gotta say, the airport looks pretty good. I'm going to get the camera out on that. Well, lots of glare, but looks nice. And we're in the clouds. Keep turning. Heading north. Excellent. Because we're going to land heading south. Okie doke. So now, missed our Arrowhead field last time, but I'm going to try to see it this time. Why? Because I turned too quick, that was it. Yeah. I'm going to do a wide turn. So there's the arrow-shaped field. Points to runway 18. Do a slow turn around this mushroom-shaped field I can see just ahead. Should do it right. Also, if I get too low, the sun that low, it's going to be hard to see what's going on. So I'll stay up here for now, 2,500 feet. So where's my mushroom? Or not so mushroom from here, but anyway. Let's see the arrow. Let's aim for the arrow. Turning. Don't get too low or we won't be able to see the arrow. Kind of lost it already. Oh, no I haven't. I mean, yes I have, but it's turn more. So we're pretty much heading to 18 right at the moment. Keep turning. But at least we gave ourselves plenty of room to get it sorted out. There it is. Little arrow, which I love so much. It's right in front of me now. Excellent. I'm going to fly to the left of that. There it is. It's telling me where to go. People do that all the time, tell me where to go. Okay. Gear down. Flaps down. My lovely little arrow field I've grown to know and cherish over the last few hours. That's it. Yeah. And great landing lights. Very easy to see the runway, which is always a bonus. Gears transiting. Flaps are down. Just double check. Fuel is good. That's the outer marker. Speed's dropping. Throttle is back. 3 greens. The gear is down. Ready to land. Now 162 knots. Going to lose a lot of speed now because of the drag. Sunset's great, but let's focus on the landing. 136 knots. I'm going to let it glide in and probably add power after the threshold, I think. One, two, one. Maybe I need it sooner actually. We are descending. Yeah, I'll need it sooner. 112. Don't want to get below 110 at the threshold. 108 actually. More power. get too slow. More power. Still sinking. Pretty close to touchdown speed. Let's back off gently. It's a small window, and yeah, we touched down about 94 3/4, which is recommended between 95 and 100. So it's a delicate little manoeuvre at the end there, but that was probably one of the more controlled landings I've had. So, as I said, small incremental improvements, and I'm very happy. Follow the green lights, follow the green brick road, and yeah, that was very picturesque. Большое хорошо. Добрый день and до свидания.